I want you to say my name. Greetings, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, oh, Pisces. Something P Fairy, the P-U-S-S-Y Fairy by Janae Aiko is playing right now. And it's so funny because I've been dedicating myself, I love dance, by the way. I've been dedicating myself to dancing every single day, somewhere in public, or taking dance classes for the last 8 days. And last night, the choreography that we did was to this song. So, kind of funny, Pisces, because it was really fun choreography. I might actually share the video on here. I share that kind of stuff on my Instagram. Keep my Instagram private because there's some creeps in this world. So, if you are friend requesting me, and you're from here, then send me a message. Let me know, like, who you are. At least somewhat. I don't know. I don't accept people who just, like, friend request me, you know? I used to. I don't do that anymore. Pisces, you guys are having a really interesting vibe about you this month, Pisces. This is for March. We are in the middle of a retrograde. Both of these runes came out in reverse, which is interesting. I like this because Isa, ooh, and then word. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Pisces, you guys are just doing it big. You guys got word, but you guys got word in reverse, which is, Okay, so word is like, so in the universe, you guys, there is everything that you've done since you were born. Since you were born, every action that you've done has done like a kind of ripple tidal wave effect on what comes into your life in the future. And we can observe a river. It's very hard to change a river's course. And the longer a river has embedded itself in the rocks, in the canyon that it's in, it really secures itself. It's really hard to change a river's course. It's not something easy. And so even though humans like to think of change and think of it like, oh, you know, I'll just change. And then, you know, you do the change and you do the change really well for maybe, you know, 15 days, 30 days. Maybe you're one of those people who does the change really well for like 6 months. But eventually, most things come back to its original course, right? So word is one of those cards. You guys, it's one of the runes. Sorry, runes, not a card. However, this is the rune in a card form. This is one of those runes that, this is the only rune that allows you to actually change the path of the river. And it's not even like a struggle to change, because when you get word, you literally are handed a pass from the universe. The universe is like, watch this. And now, wow, we give them word. And with word, they are allowed to entirely rewrite their course. Now, this might be in the form of a huge tower moment, a huge crisis. Something big is happening in your life, or there's a cycle that you're actually seeing. There is a realization of something, Pisces. And whenever you get to this realization of this thing, all of a sudden, you see the moon loud and clear. And we do have a full moon approaching us. So you might receive this light bulb moment of sorts. It might come through in a tower form during the full moon. We also see following the North Star, the guided star here. And we do see all the fog around the water. This is a single tree. It is said no tree may reach heaven whose roots do not reach down to hell. It is said no tree may reach heaven whose roots do not stretch down to hell. Carl Jung. One of my favorite quotes. Think about that though. So this is a moment in time, Pisces, where you still got a little deeper in hell to go, and you also still got a little up to the heavens to go. I like that. Excuse me here. And I'm getting over some congestion. I was gonna do these for you guys earlier in the week, but man, I was super congested. But I take this, it's called Wellness Formula Source Naturals, one of my favorite supplements. It's all natural, it has amazing herbs in it, astragalus and some other wonderful things, propolis, other wonderful things. Anywho, as soon as I feel like a cold coming on, and that's just because I've spent way too much time outside in 30-degree weather with not enough warmth on, as soon as I feel a cold or anything coming on, I take 6 of those every 3 hours, because that's what you're allowed to take. It actually advises that. And I do that for the first 2 days. And literally afterwards, it's like the snot comes out, everything clears, and I'm getting back to normal. So that's where I'm at right now. Then you have Isa. And I will read some of these, but I am, now that I've spent more time with the runes, I'm also kind of getting my own vibes from these. But some of my Pisces are making this harder than it needs to be. And so it's in reverse because you're not realizing the privilege that you have. You're not realizing your strength. You're not realizing, which, I mean, I feel like people probably hear that all the time. But like really, Pisces, you're not realizing the strength that you have here. It's like something so simple. It's like you've been like going around and around and around. You're like standing in front of the labyrinth and you're like, okay, I have to find the way to the center. And you're literally looking right at the center. But you're like, no, there's booby traps. I can't just like walk there. And so, but like you can. That's the thing, like you can. Ooh. Then we have Isa. And see, she is in her ice block. No one is going to get to her. Some of my Pisces are really guarded, really jaded, really hurt, really frozen over because they, again, have been hurt. But in this state of being frozen over, you see this beam of white light. Pisces, you're getting transmissions while you're in this stage. So you're literally in an incubator. And you might have the abominable snowman whispering in your ear during this time. Some of my Pisces definitely have some imaginary friends or had like a really close imaginary friend. I'm hanging out with a Pisces right now. There's a Pisces watching this who definitely had an imaginary friend growing up. Your imaginary friend wants you to talk to him or her. It's a him. He wants you to talk to him because he has something to say to you. You need to get up and get dancing, Pisces. No, for real though, Pisces, you're being given this information while you're in the stage. P.S. This is the 11, so 11-11, soulmate, divine union, divine. You guys, divine union with other happens when we find that divine union within the self. And, you know, it's not to say that they usually go hand in hand, but sometimes, more often than not, they go hand in hand. When the universe decides that it's your time for your partner and it's your time to marry the two halves and become whole, then usually it says, all right, now some of us have templates where we're actually meant to do our soul service here with another person, and some it varies very much is individual. But I am seeing for some of my Pisces, you are definitely meant to go on the next rung of your journey, so to speak, in partnership, and you and this person are going to be going out and shedding the light, shedding the knowledge. You're going to be bringing the knowledge into others. And you're going to find this person. You've already met this person in your dreams. I'm getting that. You've definitely already met this person in your dreams. You could be doing a lot of work at night. You could be staying up late. You could be a musician, singer, songwriter. You could be doing a lot at night, as I've said, like, what, 3 times now? Pisces, this is... Some of my Pisces, like, don't know that they're navigating somewhere, but you are actually navigating. You are going somewhere. It may feel like you're not going anywhere. You see there's fog and mist in like both of these cards, but you are indeed very much going somewhere. And by the full moon, you'll be getting some information. Other notes about word. It's all about the nighttime physical matters. Chaos, mistakes, the labyrinth, being led astray, flourishing, quiet protection. It's an auspicious time, which means that magic can happen right now, right? You can change the course of the river, Pisces. This is all about building a strong foundation, coming to total emptiness, experiencing deep confusion, betrayal, suffering, dependency, and deception, and realizing your capacity for deeper dedication to something. So this is definitely the type of experience that transforms you and makes the type of artist who sits and perfects his craft relentlessly. And people, you know, some people will not perfect their craft because they'll say that they don't have enough money to spend enough time on their craft, this, that, and the other. Well, you guys, got news for you. Some of the most of the most famous artists, even actors and whatnot, came from such a state of poverty. They were literally living by faith. And that's why they got to where they are, because they lived by faith. It was right when they had their last dollar, or they were scrumming off the streets for change and they didn't know where their next thing was going to come, that then all of a sudden the universe said, you know what, you've done your time, you've done your dues, and then gives them the windfall. Because it's not, I mean, so many people become ingenuine anyway whenever they're handed that sort of wealth. It's hard for the universe to just grant people something if, you know, they know they're not going to use it responsibly. So this is a time where you are being given the opportunity, Pisces, to step into this initiation and receive these beams of higher power if you do the work and you truly hone your craft and truly master your craft, Pisces. This is all about mastering your craft. This is getting a breath of chance for fate. understanding all the possibilities here. This is the unknowable. It's an evolutionary force. This is all about prophecy, recognizing your patterns, the unknown within, deep loneliness and stagnation, a total alteration of probability. This can be total dependence on luck, which is what did I say? Having such faith and just completely being submitted to faith, really surrendered to faith. This is about the larger matrix of universal law, cause and effect. Word is about breaking the unalterable orlog, so it's about breaking whatever is already written. This is all about peering into the unknown, using the force of resistance to change the direction of the flow of the river. This is all about an invitation, an initiation to go deeper within so that you can really become a greater master of your craft. Pisces, this is the universe giving you an opportunity to look at your most inner self, and it's a time for you to really view the culmination of your entire life up to this very point. How have you allowed your shadow to affect the path of your goals, which defines your intentions? How have you allowed your relationships with others to affect your goals and your mission? What if you didn't value relationships so much, Pisces? What if you valued just what you were doing all the time and relationships had a lower rung on the totem pole for you? What if your relationship with yourself was your most important relationship, Pisces? How would your life really look like that? And having time with that, right? Because you're however old you are, I'm going to guess at least 20, watching this, maybe not, but you've had at least 20 years really focusing on other relationships and being told that you need to stress others, relationships with others, and prioritize that over the relationship with yourself. But you're realizing that the relationship with others, like none of those have lasted as long as your relationship with yourself. So why do you give the majority of your time to desire or thought of other relationships with others outside of yourself when wouldn't it be true that you'll actually 11-11 get your divine union here? You'll get your partner once you actually devote all that time relentlessly to yourself and your craft. And whenever you're living in that level of authenticity, that is when the universe will beam this person through to you. Maybe your imaginary friend is their imaginary friend. Maybe you shared an imaginary friend. This is very interesting. Let's see what Isis says. Isis says, yes, I write very small. I don't know how I read my handwriting. I really don't. I write so small. And I like to handwrite things. I just love pen to paper. There's something about it. I journal so much every day as well. Isa is all about, yes, the primal ice, the primal waters. It's being ice cold, having more self-awareness. It's about being hardened over, paralysis, isolation. Can go into spiritual coldness and destructiveness. It can be passivity. Ice only appears to stop a river's flow, but the river is indeed still flowing beneath. This is about a deeper stillness, concentrating. This is about the ego self, self-identity, contraction. Knowing that if you contract for so long, Pisces, it's going to have to express outward at some point. This is all about maturation of the ego through balance. So you guys could be working on things to improve your balance this month, Pisces, whatever that looks like for you, body, mind, and spirit. This is about knowing your shadow self and all of your superficial desires and really getting to the base of your superficial desires and allowing yourself to step outside of yourself so that you're not attached to yourself. So you're literally objectively looking at yourself, Pisces, like objectively observing the last 10 years, the last 5 years, your last 5 relationships. Have they repeatedly gotten less and less? Was there like one partner that you did a lot, they spent a lot, that like you really got a lot from them, and then like your last partner was some really abusive, this, that, the other, you didn't get diddly squat from them and you gave everything. Like look at the trajectory of your relationships, look at the patterns, look at the last few best friends, like really, and then really pick out like who is the best relationship or the best this or that, and see how much they really influenced you. Did they really inspire you? Did they really pull out the best you? How was your life during those times? How was your money flow during those times? Notice how being in relationships either improves or disproves, pulls from your funds, your ability to make money. This is all about not getting trapped in routine. So you need to do something spontaneous, Pisces. I grant you full support of the universe to go do something totally spontaneous this month, Pisces. March is a time that, maybe wait until after Mercury retrograde, but, if you just plan accordingly, and maybe part of the spontaneity is during the retrograde. So who knows? This is all about self-mastery, correcting a nervous and impatient temperament. So really about healing the nervous system. Pisces, this is a month for you to go within. Go spend more time in ritual, spend more time strengthening your willpower and your concentration, again, your balance, and allowing yourself to build and mature through this process, but also build on your ability to deal with spontaneity, Pisces. So, okay, let's see what the tarot has for you guys. I just saw the Empress, by the way. I was doing the shuffle beforehand, but see the Fool. And I see a Six of Swords in reverse. So some of my Pisces, someone feels like a fool, someone did something foolish, the other person is leveling up, but the person who's leveling up still feels like an inner child. They're like really reaching out to the Fool person, and the Fool person is not feeling good enough for the Empress person, but the Fool person is also at a part in their life path where they know that they're not supposed to be with the Empress right now. Six of Swords in reverse, someone wants to return, but I'm not smelling a reconciliation. It's just for someone. Just what came through with those three. Pisces. The funny thing here is, like, we all dance back and forth between needing to be really responsible and then having permission to be, ooh, 10 of Cups sideways. I have to honor that it came out sideways. That was not upright or reversed, so, which is interesting. Cards very rarely come out sideways. So some of my Pisces right now are just daydreaming about what their 10 of Cups is, but it's sideways because they don't know how they're going to get there. Oh, what's crossing you? Queen of Cups. Well, that would be sideways and sideways. Oh, Pisces. First thing that comes to mind is just scissoring. Okay, there could be same sex here. Definitely. I mean, I'm definitely seeing that for some. Temperance. Ooh, temperance in your subconscious. This is a good place to be driven subconsciously. So, like, you know who this is? This temperance is? It's the abominable snowman. Your ice melts. Literally, you guys, I can't make this up. This is why I love Shuffle. Ice melts as I pull up the Ice card. Okay, so in Temperance is the fire. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Ice melts. Okay, I just need some satisfaction. Yeah, 10 of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Someone is really wanting some emotional satisfaction here, Pisces, and that's what you want. It's like you will forgive. 10 of Cups sideways. You'll forgive basically anything as long as you're promised you'll get emotional fulfillment. That's what I'm hearing. Like some of my Pisces, they're like, I don't even care. I don't even care, Valerie. Like, I will do whatever. I will forgive anything. Like, I will always take, as long as they emotionally fulfill me. If it emotionally fulfills me, then yes, I will absolutely take this back. Ooh, be careful, Pisces. But the Queen of Cups, someone, again, super emotional, like ooey gooey. Someone here is just feeling all the feels, but it's not making them out of balance. It's actually balancing them, because perhaps they always felt everyone else's feelings. They thought that they were feeling their feelings, but they weren't actually feeling their feelings. And now, for the first time, they're like really feeling their feelings, and it's actually balancing them, because as they feel their feelings, they're able to be made aware of them, which means that they can be like, oh, I see where I was too jealous in the past, or too this in the past, or where I attracted this, or I see where I wasn't fully myself, so I couldn't attract someone who would fully accept me in my balanced self. Like, I was talking with a friend earlier, and they were just saying, the last girl that he talked to was too Venusuvian, so too much Venus. And so what that does is it can really, like, stroke a guy's ego, and it's a bit imbalanced when a couple is made where the woman has to fill or someone, either or has to fill the all Venusuvian, the other one has to be like the Mars, because we both have both. So there's going to come a tipping point when he is going to need to step into his Venusuvian for his own health, and where she is going to need to step into her masculine for her own health. And the balance of a couple is made from this temperance. And for you, Pisces, it's like you're getting more in touch with your masculine and your feminine and your feelings of each. You're feeling, you know, the inner boy, the little boy. You're feeling the masculine father, the protector of women and children. You're feeling your ability to ground things into the material, and yet you're feeling the woman, the feminine. You're feeling the receptivity, the ability to surrender, the ability to receive, to have full faith in something. Pisces, you're getting the balance here. It's beautiful. But what's crowding you, death in reverse, you are actually this, what did I say? What did I say with this Ten of Cups sideways? I will forgive anything, death in reverse. Like, there's a moment, Pisces, where you were like, unforgivable. You were like Gandalf over here. Where did my wand go? You shall not pass. It's like some Gandalf shit over here, truly. And yet this person comes back around, Queen of Cups. They could be the Queen of Cups. Oh, crap. They could be the Queen of Cups. And you could actually be on the fence about this because you're balanced. For some of my Pisces, you're balanced, temperance in your subconscious, so you're thinking about this. For some of my Pisces, you're literally sitting here and going, I really don't want to have to find my Ten of Cups without them, but I will find my Ten of Cups without them if they don't come back. But if they come back, death in reverse, I'll take them back every time. Pisces, self-worth here. You will always level up. You will always level up if you give yourself and the opportunity, the universe, the opportunity. 8 of Pentacles in your past. All right, so someone's working hard. That's why the love didn't happen in the past, because someone was more focused on work, or you are more focused on work. Oh, we have the Page of Pentacles as your future energy. Interesting. Younger person, really charming. They want to offer you something. Not stable. They're trying to feel you out. They're like trying to figure out if you have a crush on them. Or you just met this person. For some, you just met this person. And they're like, hey, hang out with me. And it may not be a bad idea to help you get away from this other situation and to step away from work for a moment. Because I feel like a lot of my Pisces are still in this moment where you're working a lot. Like I said, you're really mastering the craft. Goes well. Well, Pisces, the world. This is you moving on your path. I think you are indeed... You know, for some of my Pisces, when this person comes back, because there's 7 of Swords in reverse, they know they did you wrong. Someone cheated, someone betrayed here. There's a betrayal here. Straight up betrayal. Lies, deceit, deception, white lies, not telling the whole truth, even though, like, you asked a million times. Or you, like, yeah, just someone here was getting their cake and eating it too, but the universe said, not happening. I'm going to tell on you. You are literally looking at the world right now, Pisces. See, what did I say? The world wants you to level up. Like, the universe is wanting you to level up. Choose something new. Who cares about this sneaky, deceptive past energy? Literally, all they did, you guys, no artist really got to where they, 2 of Swords upright. Some of my Pisces are seriously thinking about allowing this person back in. Get this, Pisces. If you, like... There's just a moment where you need to realize that a person was brought into your life only to activate these codes. And when you activated these codes, Pisces, you didn't need this person anymore. Now you're supposed to use those codes with someone else. You're supposed to go on to like the next book. It's not a new chapter. Like, you have put so many chapters in your book with this person. You're like, wait, one more chapter, and then the end. And the universe is like, no, world, end. 10 of Cups, finito. Sideways, because it's bittersweet. Bittersweet. But Queen of Cups, you've matured through this. Temperance, you've gotten your balance through this. Chariot in reverse, hopes, dreams, and fears. What did I say? You guys are not wanting to move forward. It's like some of my... You're like staying in this incubator because this incubator is like you and this person's relationship. This is like the fantasy land that you guys kind of like live in. And the universe is like, word. Leave. You're going somewhere. You're going somewhere. Like, you've been put in this boat to go somewhere because the universe wants you to go somewhere, but you're like scared to go. So like you're fighting, or this is also they want to come back. Chariot in reverse. Oh, Pisces, I like it. The outcome, 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles, look at her. This is beautiful, Pisces. Congratulations, you mastered your craft. 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Congratulations. You're going to get a bunch of new offers. You're going to get a work opportunity here, seems great. You're going to take that work opportunity. You're going to move on. It's going to be hard. Chariot in reverse. They don't want you to go. They want you to stay. They want you back. 7 of Swords in reverse. They've been found out. They're feeling like crap. They're not too happy right now. The World. You have everything in front of you, Pisces. Everything. Every opportunity. Anything you could ever dream and want. Just ask, because it's right here. The universe is like, what would you like, Pisces? You've done your work. You've put in the hours. You've slaved away. You've experienced. You've learned a lot about relationship. You've balanced yourself through this heartache. You've handled it in a good way. You put your energy into your craft. And because of that, we're seeing you work on your craft. So we're going to give you new options. Maybe new options in love from the craft that you're working on. You ever thought about it this way? Your soulmate is maybe some big musician somewhere, but how could you ever find that out if you don't actually put in your craft to be the musician that you know you're supposed to be? I know there's a lot of people out there, you know you're supposed to be a dancer, an actor, you know you're supposed to be something, but you're working the 9 to 5 because you just never really nurtured that. But anytime you actually put energy towards singing or dancing or whatever it is, anytime you put your energy towards it, the universe throws you not just a bone, but like a feast, a steak dinner. And so every time you have these experiences, you're like, man, I should probably, do that, because every time I do it, I feel great. Everyone around me loves it. Everything else feels great. Everything else feels great. I'm supposed to be doing this. But you don't, because a relationship gets in the way. Or you tell yourself that you don't have enough resources. That gets in the way. We have the loving push. The loving push. I love it. All right, Sacred Grandmother will nudge you when you need to take a step forward, Pisces. The Chariot in reverse. But I don't want a loving push towards the 9 of Pentacles, honey. There's a bird waiting for you. There are all these, this archway. 9 of Pentacles is great. She's independent. She supports herself, or he. This is someone who's self-made. They're grounded. They're materialistic. They're balanced. They've got it all. The next thing is relationship. The next thing is relationship. Loving push from Grandmother. She will also nudge you and comfort you when you become uncertain and provide the means for you to move forward towards your next destination, Pisces, which is, of course, your divine destiny calling you, Pisces. When you feel the divine pushing you, take the leap. Oh my gosh, I just want to end it there. Take the freaking leap, Pisces. This is everything that I've already said and spoken about. Because now is the time, Pisces. Now it is the time to open up. What will be, will be. Embrace your destiny, because it is here. It is calling you forward, Pisces. Even whilst it is hurtling towards you, your time is now. So this thing is like crashing towards you while you crash towards it. We have the Rainbow Reviver, which I've not gotten this card yet. So I am actually going to see what it says for this. The Rainbow Reviver. Feeling good from the inside out is important no matter what is happening in your personal life. Pisces, dancing, get it out, whatever it is that makes your body actually feel good in times that you're really grieving, in times of anger, depression, sadness, whatever it is. Get yourself to do something that you love. Even if it's only 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, make yourself dance, make yourself play your instrument, make yourself sing, make yourself do that game, or, go out in nature, walk your dog, whatever it is, Pisces. It's important for you to make sure that you are in a feeling good state in your body, and that is how you let the universe know that you are ready for this next path of your destiny. And I see you guys doing that, because you are going from the 8 of Pentacles. He's working so hard. This is the mundane. He doesn't see the beauty in it yet. However, after the balance, after the light coming in, like Drake said, ice melts. And when the ice melts, Isa is coming in here. Maybe that's why she was in reverse, because the ice is melting. Then you got this, 9 of Pentacles, boom, waiting for you. But this is not with anyone. Leave that 7 of Swords sketch person in the past. World, new cycle, close out the shit. Close it out. the loving push from the universe, the rainbow reviver. We all need a lift from time to time, and a rainbow reviver is a great way to put a smile on your face, Pisces. When you are single, the rainbow can help you feel more positive and lovable. If you are in a relationship and challenges of life are wearing you down, the rainbow will brighten up you too. You can give yourself a rainbow reviver anytime, and it only takes a minute. First, take a nice deep breath. Exhale fully. Get present in your body. Get present in the moment. Then, imagine a rainbow with its 7 rich, luminous colors. Imagine that rainbow with all the colors. Imagine the rainbow. Better yet, get a picture of a rainbow, put it above your bed. I have a rainbow above my bed, so I'm just saying that because it actually is helpful. I use it for meditating. I have not read this card, but I have done rainbow meditation similar to this. Imagine your rainbow with all of its luminous colors. Picture the rainbow flowing towards you and streaming into your crown chakra at the top of your head, filling you up until you are overflowing, and allow the rainbow to wash over you and the service of you as well, Pisces. Then affirm to yourself, this rainbow is cleansing, uplifting, and energizing. I feel peaceful, positive, and happy. You have drawn this card today because your angels and your spirit guides would like you to use this simple technique whenever you need a cosmic hug. Pisces, when you just need a cosmic hug, you can just be like, universe, I need a cosmic hug. And then just open up your crown and really visualize light pouring in through the top here, like Isa. Miss Isa, because ice melts. Miss Ice Queen. They even suggest that you put a picture of a rainbow on your phone, computer, or your wall. Like I just said. So that you can be reminded of this when life gets busy. Drink in the soothing, healing, and uplifting energy of the rainbow as often as you like. You cannot overdo it. All right, Pisces, I love that for you. I love this for you. I will check in with you guys at the end of the month, but mostly, Pisces, what I'm seeing here is you guys are just really, really being called to focus on you, focus on your craft, focus on balancing yourself. The more that you balance yourself and you stay away from this 7 of Swords person, I know you guys want to go towards them. I know you guys have that, I want to go back. I'm thinking about it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Pisces. Don't do it. This is a time when the river, just around the river bend, your ex is coming just around the river bend. I look once more, and then word out of the cave. There's someone better. And by better, I mean someone more suited for you. Infinite power, Pisces. You are about to receive a magnificent vibration, and that 7 of Swords cannot come with. There's a reason why they keep getting cut out of your life, Pisces. Visualize a wheel of light about you, a circle of light that showers upon you as you make your way through this next time period, Pisces. Ooh, what did I say? A whole new book. Not just a new chapter, a whole new book. This is about that whole new book, a whole new time period, Pisces. From this creative space, as you become more aware of its benefit, you will be able to use all of your productive self. Love is filling your being, and you are now basking in the glow of light. Fully enjoy this part of your journey. It is well earned, and it will balance out the challenges of your past. So Pisces, if you've been in a dark space, you're definitely moving out of that and into a better space here. From this space, you can move forward into manifesting your heart's true, deeper desires. Seek to remember this feeling and this time period so that you may draw upon it when challenges are appearing again in your future. Trust that this joy will return many times on your journey because we know everything's a cycle. What goes around comes back around. All right, Pisces, I love you guys, and I'll see you shortly for your end of the month readings. Enjoy the rest of the retrograde. Take care of yourself. Keep working on your pentacle. Stay guarded with this person. Leap into, put all of your joy into your heart, what you find joyful. And remember, this next person that you're going to meet is going to be doing the things that you love doing. So if you're not doing the things you love doing, then how are you going to meet your most divine soulmate if you're not doing what you love doing the most and what you're here to supposed to be doing? Because that person is waiting for you to invest in yourself and really see yourself. So, all right, I love you guys, and I'll see you shortly.